and welcome back to your next Pilates workout video. My name is Nat and I'll be guiding you through your movement practice today. We've got a 30-minute class, no equipment, Pilates workout that you can do at home or anywhere that you are. All you need is yourself, a mat, a towel, just a little bit of space, and that's pretty much it. We're working our entire body. This is available for all levels, from advanced to beginners. I'm giving lots of modifications and advancements for everybody, and let's get moving. Starting off, let's meet in a 4-point kneel. Let's work into a few cat-cows. Let's drop that belly, lift the gaze. Exhale, press round that spine up towards the ceiling. We drop, we open that chest. We exhale, press and round. Nice team. You might like to invite a little bit of movement here, side to side, opening up through the side body, the back, just whatever feels good for you. Nice, taking some nice deep inhales and exhales, just centering into that space. Let's start to land in a nice neutral spine. We're going to reach the right arm up to the ceiling, open that chest, and then thread the arm underneath that body. Just do that a couple more times. Last one here. And let's move into that left side. Left arm reaches up, we open that chest. We exhale, thread it all the way under. Nice, last one. Both hands find that mat team. Let's just press back into a child's pose. Take a deep inhale, and then exhale, press into our half plank. Just shifting between these two shapes, bringing a little bit of movement in towards that body as you start to warm up here. As always, just taking everything at your own pace, whatever feels good for you, leaving what doesn't, just being mindful of how you're feeling today. Nice team on that next one. Let's land in that child's pose. Just holding here for one more deep breath. And then exhale, come all the way up. Roll out those shoulders. Hopefully you're feeling nice and warm. From here, we're going to move into our first series of class. Leaning back into your 4-point kneel. We're going to reach that right arm and that left leg nice and long. So you've got a long line from fingertips to toes. As you exhale, let's bring elbow in towards the knee, round through that upper spine, and then reach and find all that length. Nice, elbow comes in towards the knee. We reach, find that length. So working here through your core, challenging through that full body stability. If you're feeling good here, team, we're going to start to add on that next layer. Next time you reach that arm and leg long, can you hold? We sweep out to the length of the mat, sweep back through center, and then elbow drives in towards the knee. We reach, arm and leg long, hold. We sweep out, in, and then bend all the way in. So challenging there through your obliques. You're only moving to about the length of the mat, embracing those shakes and wobbles as you find that sweep out. In 5, let's just work through that sweep. In 3, 2, 1, arm and leg go long. Let's just work that sweep in and out. Nice and strong here for the core, for those obliques. Last 10 seconds, team. We're going to bring our hand onto the mat and start to rainbow that back leg in 3, in 2, and 1. Bring that hand onto that mat. Let's start to rainbow your back leg. We tap one side of the mat, we open nice and high, tap that other side. Nice. So a little bit of work here coming into that stabilizing glute as you work through that rainbow. We just want to be mindful that the lower back isn't arching as you work that movement, so keeping that core on and just lifting as high as you can until you feel a squeeze through that glute, making sure the lower back stays nice and still. Beautiful team, you've got 10 more seconds. We're going to finish off with a pulse. We're going to lift that leg through center, working a pulse in 5, in 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift that leg through center, flex that foot, little pulses up and down. You go up and down. Nice, last little bit here. You've got 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower that leg down. Nice, little roll out, little reset. We're gonna straight away transition into some side facing work. Coming down onto that left forearm, let's flip around, coming onto our side, reach the top arm up towards the ceiling. Now, option here to stay in this full plank. If you want a little bit less, let's drop that bottom knee down so you're in that supported plank. I'm gonna stick here, but if you're feeling good, lift that leg up, holding that full plank. Let's start to thread our top arm underneath our side waist and then reach it up towards the ceiling. Wrapping through those obliques and then reach it all the way up. Nice, looking good. Again, if you've got that bottom knee lifted, a little bit more challenging here for that supporting shoulder and for the side of that core. Not here for long. Let's add on a little hip dip. As you reach that arm up, let's lower and lift the hips and then thread it underneath. Reach up, lower, lift, thread. Nice team, just making sure you keep lifting up and out of that shoulder. In 5, just that hip dip. In 3, 2, and 1. Let's just work that hip dip. You go up and down. You go up and down. Nice. Really finding that squeeze through that bottom side of the waist. Last 3. We lay down on our side in 2 and 1. Awesome work. We're going to come straight away, laying down on towards our side. We're going to work into some side lying glute work. Bending through the knees here, team. Let's glue the heels together. A little bit of a lift of that bottom side waist away from the mat. Horizontal. Top hand can rest to the hip or just in front of you. From here, let's open that top knee, squeeze, and then bring the heels back together. We open, we squeeze, and then bring those heels all the way back in. Nice, we've got no resistance here, so you want to really imagine that you are working through honey as you lower down, slow and controlled, building that strength through the glutes. Nice. Now team, if you're feeling good here, can you start to elevate your heels off that mat? Keep that lift through the bottom sideways and then working into your elevated clam. Squeeze, slow release back down. Nice. Starting to slowly warm up into that glute. You should start to feel a little bit of a burn building. We've already warmed up this glute with our 4-point meal series before. Looking good, team. On that next one, let's hold. Open that top leg, hold. Can you extend, bring the heels together, and then close all the way back down. We open, extend, drive the heels together, and then close. So as you find that extension, you want to keep that leg on that diagonal line, extending to the top corner of the room before resisting that lower. On that next one, we're just going to work that extension. Let's hold, extend, and bend. We extend and bend. My glutes are feeling it. We go in and out. Nice. We've got one more exercise here. Bottom leg's going to rest onto the mat in 4, in 3, 2, and 1. Let's rest that bottom knee down on the mat. Top knee to knee, and then extend that leg long. We go knee to knee. We then press that top leg nice and long. So we working through that external and internal rotation in that hip joint, going in and out, nice and strong for those glutes. If you're feeling good here, team, let's add on a pulse. Next time the leg goes long, let's pulse 1, 2, and then bring the knee back into that knee. Pulse 1, 2, and then bring it all the way in. Last little bit. Try not to give up now. I know it's really strong. This is where you build strength. You're much stronger than you believe that you are. Keep working through that movement. I'm going to finish off just working into that pulse. In 8. Just that pulse in 4, 3, 2, 1. Little pulse as you go up and down. We go up and down. You might like to reach that top arm long. 5, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome work. Come on down. Give that glute a little tap. From here, team, you're going to roll straight onto your backs. A little bit of core work coming up before we even out our glutes and coming into that 4-point meal series on our other side. Let's lay on down onto our backs. Bring the soles of the feet down onto that mat. Hands come to support through the back of the head. Let's inhale. And then as we exhale, let's curl head, neck and shoulders up and off that mat. We find an ab curl. We lower all the way back down. So you want to think about lifting here through the shoulder blades rather than lifting up through that neck. Team, we're going to start to add on from here. Let's float our legs up into tabletop and then keep working through that ab curl up and down. Nice, team, let's add on. Next time you crunch, can you hold? Right leg goes long, right leg comes in, lower and release. Crunch, hold. We extend the left leg. We drive it in, we lower down. So you're adding in a single leg extension here. Try to break up those movements by holding that curl high. Shoulder blades stay lifted as you come into that single leg press. On that next one, let's start to add on a twist. Let's find that crunch hold. As the left leg extends, let's twist over towards that right knee, come back through center, and then lower. We crunch hold, right leg extends, we twist over to the left, in, and then lower down. So adding in that opposite leg extension. It's a nice slow movement here, building through that core, building through those obliques. 5, we're gonna hold and just work that twist. In 4, 3, 2, 1, hold it nice and high. Let's work just our oblique, crunch side to side. Nice, lifting that shoulder blade up and across. You are almost there, team. Don't give up now. Last push here for your core. Let's work a pulse. Let's hold to the right. In 3, 2, 1. Hold it to the right. Reach that left arm across. Little pulses for 4, 3, 2, 2, and 1. Other side. Last push for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Amazing work. Come on down. Hug the knees in. Little rock side to side to reset. We're going to come straight to our side, laying glutes. So you can roll straight into your right side body. I'm just going to come face the other way so you can still see me as we keep moving. Being on our other side, resting that head down in towards your hand. Let's bend those knees up. Lift that side waist up and away from the mat. Core is on. And then we're going to start here with that clamp. So let's open that top leg up, close. We open, squeeze, we close. Starting to warm up here in towards our left glute and our left hip. If you feel good, let's lift both of our heels up and away from that mat and then keep working into that clamp. So now you're in that elevated setup, starting to get that little bit more intense for the glutes, for the hips. Again, so we've got no resistance. We have to create that resistance on our own. As you lower down, slow, controlled squeeze. Let's add on team. Next time you open that leg, can you hold? Let's extend that top leg, heels together, and then lower. Let's open, let's extend, heels together, lower back down. Looking strong. Let's just work in to that leg extension to finish. In 4, in 3, 2, 1. Let's hold just that leg extension. We go in and out. Last 5. Bottom leg finds that mat in 4, 3, 2, and bottom leg to mat. Let's go knee to knee, press, knee to knee, press. So you're working through that external and internal rotation. It's a nice strong movement here. Last push, try not to stop now team. We're almost there. Let's add that pulse. 1, 2, we bend, press, 1, 2, we bend, press, 1, 2. Let's just work that pulse in 4. You're almost there. 3, 2, and 1. I am struggling. Let's just work through that pulse up an inch, down an inch. Maybe you reach that top arm lock. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome work team. Quick tap out, straight into our sideline work. Again, you've got that full, or you've got that supported plank, whatever feels best for you. Let's reach our left arm up, throw it underneath the sideways. Throw it underneath the sideways, and then reach. Nice. So think about wrapping through those obliques as you thread under, and then lift as you reach on up. Just a quick little burst here. Nice team. On that next one, let's hold, arm goes along, pulse the hips up, down, thread. Pulse the hips up, down, thread. We're just gonna work that pulse of the hips in 3, in 2, and 1. Reach that arm up, just that pulse of those hips. Find a little push. You've got 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. One of our final push of class here, working into our 4-point kneel, core, and that glute push, and then we're all done. Let's flip and find our 4-point kneel. We face the opposite direction here, team. We're working into our opposite side. So we've got our right leg and our left arm long. Find all that length. As we exhale, let's drive elbow into knee, scooping around through that belly. We'll then reach Find that length. Find that length. So this is your bird dog. You're working those deep abdominals and those stabilizing muscles. Let's add on. Next time you reach, can we sweep out? Sweep in, bend. We reach, sweep out, in, and bend. Really challenging there for those obliques. Embrace all those shakes, all those wobbles as you come into that side sweep. Just making sure you keep it about the length of the mat. Let's just work that sweep. On the next one, let's hold it long. Belly button to spine, sweep out the length of that mat in and out. Nice team. In 5, in 4, 3, 2, 1. Left hand to mat, adjust our pulse. Flex that foot for 10. Final push 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Amazing job. Thank you so much for moving with me today in your 30-minute mat Pilates, no equipment, full body workout. Please let me know in the comments what you'd like to see next, and I'll see you in the next one.